What's going on, people? This is Jake. I'm gonna do a little walk around of the Mach 1 here, just because there's been a lot of changes and I'm sure people would like to see, so we'll get into it. All right, so this is the 2004 40th anniversary Mach 1 that I bought about 8 months ago. This is the Mustang that I actually want. Unlike the GT and the V6, this is the one I actually want, and this is the one that I'm sticking with. So, you'll notice a few things from the last time anybody's seen a video of it, and that is that it's a little lower than it was before, and we'll get into that. But yeah, so I'll just be quiet here real quick, and I'll just do a quick walk around of the car. All right, we're gonna get the elephant in the room out of the way here. Obviously the car is on air suspension, so it's bagged. I'll run over the details of the bag setup in just a moment. I'm still adjusting just a little bit, so this isn't the final form, but it looks pretty decent right now. I'll show you. If we go here, you can see, I mean, it's super flush. That was obviously the goal. I wasn't trying to go like Stancy Boy low fitment, but you know, just flush. And for a solid rear axle car, you know, I'd say that's pretty good for the back. I mean, we're tucking the top of the tires, so can't complain there. Then we also have this. This is all the stuff going on in the trunk. Just a simple little setup. Try to keep it clean and simple, just to have something to mount it to, so it wasn't a whole mess of wires. But yeah, looks pretty cool. So I'll get into the setup now. For those who are wondering, obviously it's air suspension. The air struts and the air bags in the back are from a company called Mach air suspension. They're the only ones that I could find that make a brand new kit for new Edge Mustangs. So there you go. They're pretty high quality. I did some, you know, research and inspection. That's pretty good stuff. So simple as that. Then obviously back here you saw the magical words, the Airlift 3P dual compressor setup, just with a I think it's a 5-gallon tank. I can't remember now exactly, but yeah, pretty simple. And then if we go in here, excuse the towels and such, but if we go in here, we got that little controller, and I have it fuse tapped so it turns on when the car turns on, so that's cool. Now I'll go over the important part, because I'm sure this is the thing people want to know. Wheels and tires. So in order to get this fitment, this flush fitment, you got to do some pretty decent modification. I cut the fenders in here, so there is, obviously you can see the tire is right up against it. New Edges have these like double layer fenders, and I cut them off in here, so it's completely cut so that this can get super tucked. So that's kind of the first thing you have to do. And then there's also a pinch weld that's about right here underneath the car. It goes directly above the rear diff. You have to cut that off as well so that the car can air out fully in the back, so you can get that. So a couple things for cutting. And then also I think a big key for New Edge bagged fitment is 19-inch wheels. So we got 19 by 9.5 and 19 by 10.5 wheels on here, plus 22 with a 245 35 19 and a 285 35 19 back here. I like to have a taller tire in the back so that when we air out, we cover more. Looks a little bit better in my opinion. And then you're not going to be able to see these, but it also has tubular control arms in there to kill the like -4 degrees of camber that these cars naturally get when you bag them. So That's good. And then the only other thing there is it's got a 20mm spacer up front on this side and a 5mm back here, just for a little extra poke. So that's basically it. This took quite a bit of research because a lot of people like to gatekeep. I'm not like that, so I'm always down to help people with their setup. So, but yeah, there's the bags. Not too bad. Aside from the bags, another new thing that this car has is it's got a SLP loudmouth catback on it. To make a long story short, I used to have a Flowmaster catback on this car, but it kind of wasn't the best quality, and the hanger snapped off of it, and so the exhaust hung super low. So I just ditched it and got the setup that I actually want. I've always wanted SLPs on a 4-valve, so we went with. I'll see if I can show you down there. You can see it sorta down there. And then also this car has a Bassani catted X pipe and then Bassani mid-length headers on it. So sounds pretty good. And yeah, that's probably my favorite part of this car is how it sounds. So I'll get a sound clip for you guys here in just a second. And then lastly, we'll just go over some basics here. Like I said, this is a Mach 1. I bought it from the second owner, and it's got 114,000 miles on it. It's just a great car, runs great, has a lot of good maintenance that's been done over the years. And then obviously in the last 8 months, I've replaced a large amount of things just for the sake of, being safe. Super clean car. Like I said, mind the mess, but it's got the famous seats and doesn't have much of the famous bolster wear. Actually, I'm probably going to get this repaired next year just to, because I'm a perfectionist like that. But yeah, simple, clean Mach 1. Just the biz. 5-speed manual, you know the deal. I love this thing. It's a good car. Just figured I'd give a little update here on what we got going on. I'm sure there were some people who wanted to see a little kind of in-depth walk around on the car. So yeah, here it is in the flesh. It still has obviously there's a lot of things left that I want to do, but this is a long-term car for me, so we got time. We got nothing but time. So take one more little walk around for you just to let everybody see. Sorry for the shaky camera, I'm holding it with one hand. But yeah, so only other thing that we got going on here with the car in the future is I've got new decals, which I know you guys are probably thinking, why do you need new decals? Because they got, if you get up close, you got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So gonna get rid of those. We also got new side decals, which these ones, and those need to replace for obvious reasons. But yeah, so should be good. Anyway, there's the car. Alrighty. Well, thank you for watching the little walk around video, the Mach 1. Like I said, this is only 8 months into the process of what will probably be a 5 or 6 year build. So we're only just beginning. I'll try to keep people updated. I'm not very good at these videos, so I'll try to try to keep people updated, let people know what's going on. I'd like to do more in-depth stuff about this car, but honestly, I get so into doing the modifications and building it and stuff that I forget to film the process. So maybe someday we'll do something like that. But anyway, thanks for watching. we'll do more. We'll do more soon. Appreciate y'all. Later.